So we're at Gridlife 2025. These dumb motherfuckers decided to leave the back entrance closed. So as you can see here, yeah, we're pretty much stuck in LA traffic, which it really isn't that hard to handle. So we're qualifying the next drift rounds at 12:50. Who fucking knows if we're gonna get to see that? But yeah, I mean, on the other hand, we do have some pretty interesting cars we stuck in traffic with. We have some BMWs, some pretty built exotics. Probably ask some of these motherfuckers about their whips. And yeah. What's up, dude? What you got? 300ZX, how long you had it for? Fuck yeah, dude. You know the buyer personally, or you went out looking for one? No, that's good, man. Alright, let me tell you something about this car. The first car designed with the computer, as you already know, was not any kind of exotic. It was that one right there. Yes, sir. But yeah, here's my next favorite part of Laguna Seca. If you turn around the camera and look at this hill that we have to go up, you're gonna smell a lot of burnt clutch. Yum. Bunch of manual cars and one hill to sit and wait on because they don't want to open up the back gate.
And then we have Juan here. And then we have the Miata here walking up the corkscrew. Hey yo, is that a 240? Okay, so I made it up the corkscrew. Yeah, that was mission. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Alright, first of all, I'm taking off this dumbass windscreen because people always have that thing like hanging on their neck, like chest there. Alright, let's review the bike setup. This is my piece of shit. It's a 10-year-old Evil. It's fully carbon, but for a carbon bike, it's surprisingly pretty heavy. And I think part of the reason it's a little bit heavy is because they put really thick carbon on it because they know dumbasses like me are gonna like probably crash it. Let's look at this part right here, specially reinforced. So, you know, when you send it, inevitably doesn't crack. Then here we have a Fox. I don't know the size. I think it's like 180 millimeters. Pretty cozy, rides like a dirt bike when you send it down. Industry 9 wheels. It's a aluminum rim with the carbon spokes. I bent the shit out of this the other day, and I bent it back with the crescent wrench and a lighter. It holds air now. You know, it's obviously has sealant all over the sidewalls, but it holds. Race face pedals. I don't ride clip-ons. I don't believe in them. And then two, we have a seat dropper, seat riser. Pretty comfortable, really. Honestly, I feel like a seat dropper affects your handling better than a really good suspension setup because obviously riding position is important. We got a 1x, so you can see, shifts gears up and down. Then we got a Fox 36 in the front, full disc brakes, and then yeah, I don't really know too much about the tires. I have an e-bike, and I have them all, but yes, this is something I still prefer to ride.
Okay, I got a question for you. What size of gears are you riding on?
Don't ask me that. I don't know the answer to that question. I know they're a little, this is technically a downhill bike, so I know the gears are a little bit taller than most enduro bikes. So when people are like the first gear, usually their wheel set is a little bit lighter than what I have to pedal.
Okay,
But
would you ever go to Sea Otter with this and actually ride it down on the downhill?
yeah, of course. Well, this is where they do Sea Otter. It's actually, they do a slalom course like right over there. So whenever they sold like a full bar topper there when they wanted to cover it, what they would do, they literally just sell it like wander back and pull the vinyl over it. Got to the dealerships, they'd like look under the cars. Yeah. They're not as fast as
You know, actually, so these things right here are little curb stoppers. It's okay.
oh, it's so sick.
got the other camera on hand.
Knowing that the chance to get this passed on is slowly waning away as the second question got picked out. So they're about to put Stephen Bryant lap down, another GT competitor, so that's an in-class car. Reset the brake pads against the rotors there. They call that brake pad knockback. You're right. Takes the lead away. Wow, what an opportunity there is your competitor getting through that tire marker, and Armandal, he's going to have some feelings about that situation there. Let's have the cameras in the pits when he clocked up there, because that was for Kingdom. What a, and generally, just about 3 minutes to go. Yeah, now for Armandal, having to go a little bit wide, keep getting that tighter line. This is getting really interesting. No way to see if Hans Hopenal can close in on the run up to the corkscrew here. Sector along the line, and they're going to stay well out of the way here as we head up into that four-story drop. Hopenal got to trust those brakes a little more. He had issues with them at line one. He's going to have to try something a little bit different. And it's crazy how quick the roll off the driving spot. He's very confident. Being in that spot, but no stranger to fighting the back of the pack. As we check back in on Ross, who's continuing to stand back down. So that's the use of those flashes. Every chance he's got to make sure he can extend the gap out at any point in time. Rosenberg doing a good job of keeping into it, but pick up there, and you're in your lead battle with Gridlife GT. Hopenal is going to be under the helmet, way up the hill, trying to close this. He's checking the brakes. He's going to lean on him into the corner. Yeah, this is kind of every opportunity. There's one back bunker they might have to fight through here, but there's still a bit of a gap. So maybe King will start to use that as an advantage, trying to pass.